to talk about the caliber of the new beneficiaries of the Transnet Foundation Youth Education Development Program. One has to start by looking at the criteria for selection. One of the things that has happened is that we have refined the selection criteria. It has become a more stringent process, and what that means is that you are getting learners who are better by the day. One of the things that I can say that I have seen is that we have this new group of new teens, as they call themselves, who are very versatile, very unique, who are very committed, and who know what is at stake, who know the demands and what is expected of them. I am quite happy that we have these young people who have really outdone themselves in the selection test, the interviews and the placement interviews that were conducted by the schools where we have placed them. The induction workshop is aimed at preparing them for the new environments that they are going to go to. The ambassadors are going to 3 different schools, and we want them to walk into those schools with a sense of purpose. We want them to walk there with all the confidence that says, I am so and so, I have arrived, and you better take notice of me. We are cognizant of the challenges that they will experience when they go to those schools. So the induction program actually prepares them to deal with those challenges and just to deal with daily challenges, so that at the end of the day, they're then able to cope with their schoolwork. One of the best practices for me is the fact that we introduced the concept of Transnet Ambassadors to actually say to the young people, much as Transnet is investing an enormous amount of money on you, it's not about the money, but it's about what you as an ambassador can give back to the company. I think I have learned quite a lot from the 2 groups that are part of the program, that they make it their business to be the best ambassadors for Transnet as a company. The moments that stand out as highlights for the week was when we had a visit from our group executive for HR, Ms. Nonkusishi, and she got to see the Transnet ambassadors actually handling the program from the beginning to end. Just listening to the new teens talking about their experiences. Atule Daniels did a beautiful poem on Transnet that was based on a lesson that I delivered to them, teaching them about their sponsor. It is quite a moving poem, and for me, that really was actually saying we are really reaching out to these young people. And when they went on the Fear Factor adventure and they were facing their fears, and you could see young people going up the tower, going up for the second time, facing their fears, and just urging each other on to actually take this challenge. That for me was really the moments that really stood out at this camp. My message to the 60,000 employees of Transnet is that your sweat, working day in and day out and deriving profits for the company, is well spent in these Transnet ambassadors. These are young people who have taken it upon themselves to acknowledge that you, as the employees of Transnet, are doing so much so that they can benefit. And my message to them is they need to have a festive period, and knowing fully well that they have beneficiaries who are doing them proud all the way.